Generally in Pakistan, in Test match cricket, the pace of play is slow, and it's a slow build. One thing about Ben Stokes' side, it is far from slow.
They've got to see what's going to happen next, as have we all. So, well, that'll be the proper start to a proper game of cricket. There have been times where he's making his way to...
Played a Test match in Pakistan. He has the first delivery, and it is pretty gun barrel straight. It is edge but soft hands, and that will be the first runs down to third man for 4. Crawley off the mark. Punch down the ground, and that'll be the second boundary. Crawley quickly into double figures. And again, and I reckon that'll go away. Mid-off gives chase. Excellent start for Crawley and England. 14. Here is one of the debutants, Muhammad Ali. And the boundaries continue well. He got half a hand to it, but I reckon that'll still just get to the rope. It does. Beautifully clipped. Beautifully clipped for 4. Oh, inside edge. A bit of fortune there for Crawley. He's had an outside edge for 4. Now he's had an inside edge for 4. Nicely played. He knew exactly what he was doing. Now that's classic Duckett. Open the face.
Haris Rauf, his Test match debut. And Waqar and Arooj, I can think it was certainly straight. As Duckett slashes away, but with no great conviction this time. Driven firmly by Zak Crawley. That has met the middle of the bat. He's hit. And the middle of the bat again. This is delicious from Zak Crawley, who follows a lovely cover drive with a very... There he goes with a reverse sweep to Zahid's 5th ball, and that is a crunching reverse sweep. Quite a statement. Yeah, just watch Duckett. He's got so many options with this shot. I think we've already seen in this over a hard hit sweep. Now this will be 4 more. It's not a good ball from Haris Rauf. Terrific from Zak Crawley. That's the length that Waqar Younis was talking about, really. Just 4 more. Pulled again in front of square, and this is a real problem for Haris Rauf. He can go shorter than that and try and get it over Crawley's. Having said that, Crawley dabs one fine as well, and that's his 50. And a very fine half-century it has been from Zak Crawley. And again, Baba will maybe try and cut this shot off, but by doing so, it will
pick up a wicket or 2. At the moment, it's just boundaries coming left, right, centre.
Pull well. There's 2 men out there. Go straight between the 2 of them. Crawley's been quick on that pull
in their warm-up. I mean, you can see here, Zaid Mahmood, you know, he is a decent leg spinner, but there's no pace, there's very little...
He's strong there, isn't he? Just that forward press, and then he rocks off. He's very strong there. That's 3 or 4 boundaries. He's just back up behind square on the offside. Gets it past mid-on. He looks in fine touch to Zak Crawley. That's just short and waist high. That's not short enough. 4 more.
He played, he got double 100.
It's another sweep from Duckett. It won't be the last sweep shot that you'll see the left-hander play today, as England motor on to 145 for none. Well, it's gone very fine. It's beaten Rizwan down the leg side. We'll just keep an eye on the umpire here.
Part time.
was driven in slightly unorthodox fashion by Duckett because it was so wide this morning. Having said that, Naseem Shah just strays onto Ben Duckett's leg stump, and that is timed quite... Oh, it's just wide of mid-on. He was slow to it. System keeping their options open as long as possible. 174 for none.
Well, it'll be interesting what the chat was at lunch and in that huddle, because I think they did neither one nor t'other in that first ball after lunch. And straight away we have runs to Long Off, who does well, stops the boundary. That one just keeping a little bit low, toe end of the bat, but the outfield is quick here in Rawalpindi, and that will go for... Driven away on the offside. An 86-ball Test match 100 for Zak Crawley. An innings of incredible style and grace. Reverse sweep hard in front of square. Sweeper tries to get there. Sweeper doesn't get there. Yeah, the problem is trying to get it up above wayside. It is so flat. That's nicely played. That was the area he went to his 100.
Please.
Edge just past slip, went through the gully region. So that's a couple that's just bounced to Crawley. Pulled away and it gets to the fence. Bit of a misfield, but there's that sweep again. We've seen this so many times. That 70-20.
And impact is in line, Joel, and it is.
Test match career, brilliant. Walking at number 3 is the number. Bowling, reverse swing, ball coming back in, and Pakistan get their second. It's Harish Rauf this time with a bit of tail.
Back and played off the pitch as Pope, for the second time in the over, plays the reverse sweep
On as well.
Time down the track in a misfield. From that length, just banging it in, and that'll be 4 runs. 250 up for England. Straight away, Root on the reverse. Much more control than maybe a... That's a shot. That's a shot, Joe Root. Save your legs, mate. Good use of the feet from Ollie Pope. Just opens the gap up on the offside. Boundaries continue to flow. Oh, close. Very close.
TV umpire to director, we have a players review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the front foot and it's a fair delivery. Can we start?
Plum. It was absolutely plum. Root goes for 20.
Well, that's over the top. That's just very, very sweetly played. Very fine. Well, he's pulled it away nicely. Doesn't matter whether it's the last over before tea or not.
Oh, just to the right of that, legs bad on it. 3 wickets lost, and that should be tea.